Afternoon golf fans, my name's Stuart Carter-Smith, thanks for dropping by. Today I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make your mental game a bit stronger. I want to go through some mental ideas which are really going to help your brain and help you to level your feelings when you're out on a golf course. I believe that's the best way of getting around a golf course, just feeling calm and trying to put the best swing on each shot because your emotions are nice and passive. And I'm going to do a quick course vlog because I haven't done one for a while here at Celtic Manor on the Roman Road course. So hopefully it'll play well for you guys. We'll see. I'm just going to show every shot. So hopefully you enjoy the round.
Okay, tee shot off the first. Just trying my best to make a good contact. I've hit that pretty well, but I've gone straight into that bunker, which I often aim at because it's not such a bad place. So here we go. We've got a 4-iron in here. I'm doing those practice swings to make sure I catch it clean and I don't hit it heavy, because the only thing we don't want to do is hit it heavy here. Struck it pretty well, and it's too much club, so it pitched once on the green, bounced off the back, but it's left me a super easy chip shot. Good lie, no problems here. Should nearly always get up and down from here. Played it pretty well. Almost hold it, but it was always a little bit low, so it was never going in. Tap it in with the old sand iron. Par up the first for Stu. Onto the second, sort of longish par 5. Today it was slightly into the breeze, so there's a couple of bunkers out there which I can get into, but fortunately I managed to hit a good one. And it's up there, although I wasn't going to get up into from here too far. Right, that looks like an absolute stinger blaster, but it was a bit of a nose sniping low one, but it was straight again, so leaves me with this chip shot. I ran up here and put the camera here and hit a bit of a low sort of checky one in there, and it is a little bit short, but again, not too bad. Happy with the strike. First putt for birdie. I'm kind of just trying to get it fairly close at this point, and pop, in it goes. Birdie on the second, which is all good. Third, really excellent tee shot this was. Struck it really well, and it was a nice sort of low spinning high one straight down the middle. That was about 310 yards. This is a little wedge in, just trying to hold it down, and it is slightly down the breeze. That's why I hit it over 300 really, because there's not much run, and that's gone long, that wedge to the back. This looks not that long a putt, but it's about 40 feet, so I'm just thinking please get it close, and it's not that close. However, I felt fairly confident. It's quite a straight putt, this one. Tap that one in, no props. So that's a par on the 3. This is crazy off the back. I think it's 210, and it's slightly downwind. Hit a 3-iron, sort of a softie. I could have probably hit a 4-iron. And it wasn't the greatest strike, but it was dead straight and pitched on the front and rolled up pretty close, so kind of a lucky one. Birdie putt up the slope to go to 2 under. This would be a great start. Oof, just missed out to the right, but really happy because that is a really tough par 3, green slopey and 210 yards. Now here I'm aimed down the trouble on the left, trying to fade it back just a little bit, and I managed to get the right shape. I had loads of room out to the right, but that is a little bit too far left, but it wasn't going in those trees on the left.
So the first one is to break your 18-hole psyche down into sections of 3. So you can play 3 holes. So let's just say you're off 18. You want to drop 3 shots in the first 3 holes. Plot your way through the first 3 holes, trying to just only drop 3 shots. Now when you get to the end of those 3 holes, starts again. So always keeps you nice and fresh. If you par the first 3 and you're 3 under, you go to the 4th hole feeling a bit nervous. You kind of feel a little bit confident, but at the same time you're feeling nervous you're going to give away that good score. So you start again, you just reset yourself. If you're 3 or 4 over, you're a bit annoyed, and that doesn't help either. So whatever happens, you just reset yourself. So effectively, we're going to go around the whole golf course, hopefully with a similar mental attitude and a similar kind of stress to each hole that we're playing. Doesn't matter what's happened before. We're working towards that very small goal of trying to do our best over 3 holes. And then if we do well after the 3 holes, you congratulate yourself. And you get to the next tee, and then we start again. So then what you're going to try and do is build up the amount of 3-hole wins that you get in 18 holes of golf. And you'll find when you take those little sections and going forward, you can start to build them up. Maybe you have 2 lots of 3 holes that were good, or 3 lots of 3 holes.
Horrible lie here. Can't really go for the green or do anything other than sort of slap it down there. There's a 5-iron, just trying to keep it clear of the tree on the left, and took too much club.
Now, I hear you, that sounds like a ridiculously easy thing to do, but give it a go. If you're struggling to get around 18 holes without the big blowout, or maybe you end up coming down the back 9 each time, or maybe even the back hole, and have a bad score, that's the way to kind of mentally get around that challenge. And what have you got to lose? Just give it a go. You know, if your scores are going bad, that's one way of helping you. I've had good results with this in the past, and I know many players that I've mentioned it to have also picked up on this same sort of idea. And it's a way of coming back in after your round of golf, and maybe you've had a few holes, but you can give yourself a pat on the back for playing a load of really good holes, and that will grow and grow in your confidence.
Okay, ended up here with the death bunker shot. Just really got to try and not hit it fat, and put a good swing on it and hope for the best. And really happy with that one. Just rolled out so nicely. There's a big slope. I was just trying to aim for the middle of the green.
Super happy with that one.
Oh, very good.
So yeah, it's always nice to see those pros do those long bunker shots and get them close every time. For that sort of shot, it really is a high risk shot. Obviously you know that. But certainly from here, I was just thinking, I can see where the green is, obviously. I can see where the next bit of trouble is when I look down here. We got trouble over here. We don't want to leave it off to the right here because it's pretty nasty. A bunker left for me is not too bad, but it was just a case of making sure I caught the ball first. In that instance, a bit of a thin is not that bad. You just really don't want to fat it and land it just here. It is a really awkward shot, very difficult, and but if you can take some of the stress out once again by looking at the places where you don't want to go, trying to eliminate those places out of the shot, you know, it will help you to make a better swing on it. Well, we're this close anyways. Here we go. That's a makeable birdie, possibly.
Birdie putt. Really fast down there, as you can see. I just touched that, and it was actually never going in. I kind of hung with it, but it was always going to be a little bit low. Tapped in for par. Quite happy with that. This one is a tee shot up a big slope. Again, there's some bunkers up the left, but I can't quite get to them today, and I'm pretty happy about that one. Just leaves me a wedge in. And here's the wedge. So we got the pin up there on a nice level, but look, I pulled that left, you can see that. I just kind of pulled across that, closed the club face, but it's okay, it's up there somewhere. And look, it ended up at the back of the green. This is the chip from hell. It's death, this whole chip. So I was going to go for a show-off floaty one. Full swing, trying to get some check on it. And even that, no chance of stopping it close. It did manage to just stay on the edge of the green, but yeah, just knock it down there. And this is a par putt, not really what I wanted. Looking to drop my first shot of the day. Oh, you lucky devil. See, another putt, hold. And I'm off. I'm doing my run. I left the camera here because I thought, you know, I might hole it. Or at least hit a good shot. And here we go. Hit this one all right. I just pulled it a bit. It's a shame it didn't quite land in the camera view, but it was just off to one side. Pin eye, which I was really happy about.
Oh my God. The things I do for you guys.
Yeah, go on, whatever. Here we go. Birdie putt. Across the slope. Horrendous. In. Ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know why I hold so many putts on these. Up the 8th. Now I'm tired. Oh dear. Oh dear. And that's what I do when I'm tired, or if I'm swinging poorly, I pull it left. So 3 off the tee. Try and get it down the middle because I think that first one was lost. Beautiful. I wish I'd have done that the first time. That was a really good shot.
So there's a good lesson right there, which I didn't get away with. Don't hit a shot if you're out of breath. You've just walked up a big hill. Maybe you've had to reload another golf ball and walk back. Just try and get your breath and put a decent swing on it. This was my second one. Just in the fairway, really happy with that. And the other one is over there somewhere, so I'm going to have to go and find that now. And hope we got a shot into this green. If I find it, it's going to be something low with a lot of hook on it. I'll leave that one there for now, just in case I've got to play that 3 off the tee. Here's one for you, Zach.
Zach Radford, the king of the stingers. I thought I was going to go for this one. The high bush on the left is where the actual green is. And I'm going for a low, super curl driller off that slope. Lucky to find it, actually. That was a ridiculous shot. It's probably the best shot.
Well, every good round's got to have a little bit of luck. And unless I'm going to destroy it at the last, which is a par 5, I'm feeling pretty good about this round. Look at this. I like to walk up so you know that I'm not cheating. Not that that would help anybody either way. But anyway, that must have been... This is a big slope off here, so that must have pitched pretty good. And gone up fairly close there. 2 putts I'll be really happy with.
Birdie putt, long birdie putt. Just want a 2-putt this one. It's over a big sort of hill as well. That's really is, I mean, this is the sort of one, look, I hold it as another tricky putt.
I thought I was going to 3-putt that. That would have been a shame after that shot.
Would have been a shame, but managed to hold it. Maybe wouldn't have won a tournament, I don't know. Last par 5, just want to get it straight up the middle somewhere. You can usually get up in 2 on this one, no problems. Hit it pretty well. Swinging it well today. It's another centre tee shot. Doesn't always go this way, but it just so happens it has today. 3-iron. Yeah, this is on the green all day or somewhere near, and sort of hit it about an inch behind the ball. We all do it, and so that looks like the perfect layup.
Not a little bit like that. That wasn't course planning. I just was going for the green, called it a bit heavy. It was straight, but it's ended up short of the bunker. So now I've got a pretty good chance of getting up and down for birdie there. However, who knows? Shouldn't be any worse than a 5 though. So again, I'm trying to take pressure off myself by thinking, you know, worst case is a par, but let's try and make the birdie if we can. Put a few relaxed strokes on it and see if we can get it in the hole for 4.
Nice little chip shot. We're going up over a slope. Just want to try and hold it down because it's at the back of the green, but it's really straightforward.
Pretty close. I'll walk you guys out there. So I was trying to hit that one slightly lower because I had a little bit of run. The pin was at the back, so I didn't really want a big flop shot. I was off an upslope anyway, so I just hit a 54 degree, which for me, I normally always hit a 60 around the green. I'll spin you around, it's fairly close. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot. I got it online. I always think with my chip shots, try and at least get them online. If I can get it online, starts rolling up there, you know, there's a good chance of it going fairly close if you get your strike right. Thanks for dropping by, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed the round. It was good fun having the camera back out and hold a few nice putts, which obviously makes a big difference. The rest of the game is in surprisingly good nick, considering I've not played quite so much. But I feel pretty good about it, which is nice, and hopefully you guys are going to learn a little something from that. Let me know if that helps. It certainly has helped for me. That 3-hole, 3-hole, 3-hole strategy is a great one to keep you rolling and to keep your brain nice and level throughout the whole round. Anyway, see you next week, guys. Thanks a lot for watching.